welcome to my last round of the NADGT Championships. If you haven't seen the first 2 rounds, they're on my channel. There'll be little cards up top. Click them. Go on over there. So, we started on hole 2 because the bridge was down on hole 1. We missed a shot. I shanked my tee shot over to the left, and I just had to up with my zone and easy par. Hole 3, there's a little hill in front, but other than that, it's just 405 dead straight. Not too bad of a shot. I've been working this nuke all week, and it was okay. I just hit this limb and fell left, so I had this really bad out that I was trying to you can see me moving all around. There were like rocks on my knees, man. It kind of hurt a little bit, but really couldn't do anything besides I tried to flick my ringer and have it turn over a little bit, but it didn't. It just faded out. Little jump putt. They were kind of in my vision, so I was kind of annoyed, but yeah, it's what it wasn't too much where I was like, okay, you guys need to move, so not that big of a deal. If that, dude, so all of my jump putts today were online. They were so high. Every one of them was high, and really mad about that one. I've been doinking stuff all week, so early round frustration, got to get it out. 4th hole here. Tried to throw a little turnover. I just grip locked it. Yeah, we're just gonna have to throw an upshot with my Raptor. I was going for the gap right in between those far trees where it just faded out too soon. So now I have another upshot, which another annoying thing was there were actually bikers on my right that were like about to come through, and they did like ride through my path, so I stepped back and I waited for them, and then there were more people on the right just like watching and talking, and I was like, all right, I'll just putt and get out of here. This hole is really open. This is when it started to get a little warm, but still really wanted to wear that Buzz hoodie. Just turned it over too much. That was my Zeus. I haven't thrown that literally all weekend because of the wind. And now that there's no wind, it's just, it turned over out my hand. And I was like, all right, it is what it is. Nice upshot out to the flat. Gonna try to get this one to the basket. I still got a while to go. There was a little nick on the back of my disc. That's why I was looking at it weird. I'm not weird, I promise. There was a nick and it was like against my finger, so get out of here. Again, just faded out really early. I thought this was way further back, or like not even in circle 2, so I'm glad I even had a putt at it. This one looked so good. Oh man, I wanted to walk that in so bad. But just another tap for the bogey. This was my first actual good hole of the round. Nice onyx out the gap. Skip to the basket. I didn't know I was in circle 2. I thought I was absolutely parked. I think everybody on my car thought I was parked as well, but just a little jumper here. Oh, cash. That one felt so good. And everybody behind me was like, ooh. I mean, I don't know if that was their exact reaction, but I'm just imagining that it was. Shanked it, worked out. You know, actually, I didn't shank that one. I was aiming for the left. I just hit a tree. That's what happened. There's another hole where it looks very similar, and I shanked that one, but not this one. This one, my second shot was just bad. I didn't have my grip tight enough, and yeah, that one was a good one though. Went right into the circle, I believe. Yep. Should be an easy one. Just trying to line it up and get my feet correct. Oh yeah, that felt good. A lot of these holes, you might see me like shuffling my feet or scraping stuff away. That is because there are so many like little stumps and like acorns and just like, I don't even know, just anything on the ground that were just on your feet. So like you can see my putt right here, my left foot. I always put it like I always step down, and when I can feel something right there, it really throws off my form. This was a bullet. I felt that out of my hand. It kind of hurt my finger a little bit. I whipped that one. This one is, I think it's like 390, something along those lines. And I was the only one who was even close to the circle. I was circle 2, and that, like I said, those jump putts were just too high. Too high today. Yep, nice and clean though. Easy par. I tried to get this one out the gap with that Zeus again. I really wanted to throw it on a hyzer so it can flip up and just ride straight, but didn't happen. And I had to choose between my ringer and my zone. I chose the ringer. The ringer did not choose me. That was a very bad choice, and now I have a jump putt to try and save par, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably going to be high. And not even online. Oh, wow. That was gross to look at. In this comebacker, you can see a disc laying on the ground right to the right of the basket. The other guy just did the exact same thing off the band that I just did, so I guess I wanted to play copycat. Next hole. Don't even know what hole number this is at this point. That was so high. Watching these videos, it gives me so much clarity of like what I did wrong and how I can fix it. That was decent. Straight down the pipe. That was that Zeus again. I kept leaving myself with these really bad up shots, so I had to go through these trees, and I kind of threw it into the ground. Gave me a little bit of a slide, but I had to take that hoodie off. Got hot. Disclaimer, I am trying to throw this in. Bad choice. You know, okay, I can't say it was a bad choice. It was a good choice because of where I was at in the tournament, like a really bad place. So, but it was a bad choice because I had that really long comebacker that was like literal edge of the circle, 33 feet. That's not my strong suit. I would much rather have a 34-foot jump putt than a 33-foot standstill. Hate that. This one felt good though. So, I was the only one on the card to get that skip and get all the way into the circle. Everyone else just had to kind of lay up for par or bogey. So doing that made me really mad. I kept bouncing off the rims. Yeah, throw that thing down. I kept bouncing, man. It was terrible. I mean, par's not bad, but considering I was the only one on the card for birdie and I missed it, hello? This is the one I was talking about. I shanked it left, and it still came out okay. It was really surprising, and I really wanted to capitalize on this. Just had this tree in my way. Oh, man. Oh, man. A little more Annie on that. Would have been beautiful. So this one I was trying to decide between a backhand turnover and a forehand. I should have thrown the backhand turnover. I mean, by no means was that a bad shot. But now I have all these trees on the right-hand side that is very hard to get through if you want to get birdie. So at this point, I don't know if I'm getting birdie. That was really good, but okay, here's the thing. With a standstill, I cannot push 400 with... I just can't. I can't push 400 with a forehand for the standstill, let alone backhand, not even close. But if I had a run-up, which I didn't because of those trees, I wasn't even coming close to 400 like I know I can throw. So now I gotta... Oh my gosh. Hitting the band is the worst thing you can do. The sound it makes is disgusting. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go out to a basket and just throw a putter at the band. It's terrible. Makes me want to throw up. Next hole. Way too high. Got knocked down. That was looking good though. At this point, I'm thinking about lunch after this round. Oh man. I was just really over the tournament at that point. I knew I had to like keep salvaging my rating, but it was the point of no return. And I don't like doing... I mean, no one likes doing bad in tournaments. No one likes doing bad in casual rounds unless you're just messing around, but this week was kind of unacceptable for me, and I've made a regimen for practicing. Yeah, that was disgusting. Hit the top band, hit the basket, rolled out, slam it in. But yeah, I've made a regimen for practicing what I need to work on, and I'm really gonna get to that this off season. There's no more excuses. I shouldn't have performed like this. But anyway, got some shrubs on me. I don't even know what that is. Not very familiar with Texas plant life, but it felt like bamboo. Tell you that. Not that I know what bamboo feels like, but when you look at it, like you watch those videos, those pandas eating that stuff, it looks like it feels like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all know what I mean. Anyway, we're getting to the finishers here. I remember that one being a hole where I was like, okay, 2 more, 3 more. I don't know, but we're almost there. Wish I had this one back. Should have thrown it to the right. I threw it right down the middle. I mean, it wasn't on purpose, but... And I didn't even see that limb on that upshot. This is the most beautiful hole on the course because the back of the basket there, I don't think you're going to be able to see it from the angle we have, but it was the Austin skyline with a huge lake. And I just kept going through my mind, so I was like, man, I got to make a putt. Bang! Woo! Ooh, that was good. Watching those makes the week feel good, but it wasn't very plentiful. This is a good shot. So on the right side up there, they had this area coned off. Not sure if you'll be able to see it here, but I threw right at it, and they had it coned off. You can barely see it. It was to my right. You can kind of see the white flags right there. There was a huge hornet's nest. So they said it was dead, but I saw things flying around, so. I was wanting this skip. It skipped up perfectly, but hit a tree. So at this point, I'm like, all right, I got 1 hole after this. I might as well just run it. I don't care. Honestly, it was a good run, just not online, if that makes sense. It was good power, good angle, just not online. And now I have one of those. I had to discuss with my card because usually all the circle 1, circle 2 were marked, but this one really wasn't marked back there if I was in or not. So I was like, you guys think I'm out? And they were like, we don't care, you're out. I was like, all right, I'm jumping. Last hole, I wanted to throw a disc that I haven't thrown all weekend, so I threw my Hades. Bad choice. I tried to throw it on a huge hyzer, but it wasn't enough. I still turned it over. I threw it too hard. I'm just trying to get par. This shot, luckiest shot. Luckiest shot ever. Ready for it? Nice little Yuli, blacked out zone. Boing. Right over the rocks. Don't know how. I thought I was going to have to make a huge putt, but nope. And this one for par to get out of here. Thanks for watching all these videos, guys.